Hey guys. So yeah, so the first part of the recording of this, pretty much the audio got really bad, and I don't know why. I'm kind of fiddling with it. So I mean, last time it was okay. Luckily, a lot of the stuff that was recorded was kind of in the middle, so during my work, so I muted. It won't be rough. Oh, anyway, as I was saying before, uh, on the first take, I was trying to make a decision of what I wanted to do with this gray. It was originally a gray wall, and I finally made a decision that this would be a solid metal barrier. Um, Basically, that's just exposed to the outdoor elements. So I took a light rust wash from AK. That was the first layer that I took care of there, and then I took some crusty dark rust deposit, uh, also AK, and I splotched it after the first layer of the light rust, and then just a paper towel and kind of dotted along. And basically, that is the end result so far of the first layer. You'll probably have a better picture of it once I get this completely finished. So I'm letting this dry for a little while, and then I'm going to try. I want to see what a lighter second layer would look like. Because there is some gray still coming through a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. But I'm leaving the inside. Uh, Still the griminess of that. I think that would just. I think that's perfectly fine, to be honest. There's a little bit of the rust on the inside from my painting, uh, but I think that will be okay. It'll add a little bit to that, stuff's kind of washing in once in a while. And yeah, so we'll see how it turns out after a little while. Like I'm letting this dry and then come back to it. So sorry you guys kind of missed that a little bit, but I also did manage to glue the uh, my scout with the sandbag in here. I got him all glued in. He is in place and he's in a pretty good spot. He's in a pretty good spot that I'm happy with. So again, having the stone in here as kind of like a place marker helped with that a lot. So yeah. So we'll see what happens from there for sure. So uh, please continue like, subscribe, and comment, share. Um, Go ahead and get it out there, guys. I don't mind at all. I am more than welcome to criticism. It doesn't bother me at all because I'm not, again, I'm not a professional painter by trade of any sorts. I'm just kind of getting into this. I've been painting, working on miniatures now for like been tail end of ninth. Here we are in 10th, so roughly 3 years now. And yeah, so I'm just kind of feeling things out, trying different things, and seeing how it turns out. And I wanted to share that journey of learning and trying things with you, trying things out, and you know, if if somebody sees this that's never done the hobby in any way, shape, or form, to be inspired, then that's awesome. That's great. There's channels that I come across that inspire me many a times to be like, that's pretty cool. Um, so yeah, one of the projects I have lined up, it's a very big project, but will be, it probably won't happen. Um, I don't know if it'll happen this year. My fingers are crossed that I will have it happen next year. Um, it's basically a big gaming board, like full size gaming board. It's going to be I think it's 4 foot by 6 foot gaming tabletop is the plan, and I'm hoping to build a 2 tier style table because I have a huge story behind it and everything else that I want to build this board around. And I've been collecting pieces over the last year, maybe year and a half, year and a half. So, um, yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully start that project. Um, uh, no later than next year. I'm really, really hoping. So, but at least the next project, which again, if you guys subscribe and follow, like, comment, do all that, and share. You'll see that in one of the posts of a pre-planning for my display diorama for my kill team that I have. So, yeah, and like I said, I want to do something that I've never done before, and I will, when I start that next video set of that project, um, I will explain what my plan is for it. So, um, please join me on the journey. All right, please do that. Enjoy it. And when I come back, I will hopefully see how a second layer of the effect will look on this. It may not even be necessary. Again, I don't know. I want to give this plenty of time to dry and figure out, and we'll see what happens. So come along with the journey with me. Enjoy it. Um, and I have another one, a little model project. You probably may have seen the short if you joined up. Um, for a Trench Crusade kit bash that I've done. I did it last year, and yeah, I have plans for that too. If I get the kill team display done, maybe I'll do something with the kit bash one too on top of, which that will be probably a long series as well. So again, join me on the journey. All right, take number 4. Yeah, audio is still giving me issues, and it's annoying. So right now, I have done this is I took the rust alternating between light rust and dark rust. I did a total of 2 additional layers trying to see if how that will come out. Now, it's coming out okay. It's kind of where I want, but I'm not 100% on it yet. So what I'm going to do is basically take a streak and grime on a brush. I'm not going to do an airbrush this time around. I'm going to do a heavy saturation starting at the top and then let it naturally drip down the wall here that I'm painting. So essentially, I wanted to look at almost as natural as possible of the dripping effect of this streak and grime on it. And then using the paper towel here that I was using to begin with to take the first couple layers off of the rust effects, we'll see how that turns out. I am very curious. I'm very interested to see how this looks when it's all said and done. So the miniature is in here. It's glued. It's in position. I'm very happy with that. Excuse me. Anyway, so I'm kind of happy with where it's going as far as that goes, as the miniature is concerned. And hopefully, like I said, the enamel's almost dry. Is it take number 4? Probably another 5-10 minutes. It will be ready for me to try to streak and grime it and see how that turns out. So bear with me. I'm still learning. And hopefully you guys are learning with me of the do's and don'ts of how you want to do your own miniature building of dioramas, even painting your own miniatures, all that kinds of things. And once that's all set up, I'll be on the last step, which will be adding some of the more, excuse me, some of the other like greenery effects and things of that nature that I kind of demonstrated, I think, in a picture post that I put really early on before I even started posting the project. So bear with me. Thank you for those of you who are watching these, liking these, commenting on these, subscribing to my channel, and sharing these. So I want to thank you all for the support that you'll be giving me. So thank you so much. And I'll see you in a little bit to finish this off. And I'm getting something hopefully soon that will I'll be able to actually give the 360 degree without having an issue and be free-handed. So hopefully that'll be here. Hopefully stuff will be here between tomorrow and next week. But yeah. So anyway, bear with me, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in a minute. Well, 10. Okay, so working on Streak and Grime now. Nice and dry at this point, so let's see how this turns out and go from there. Okay. I think this is going to be as good as I'm going to get. The streak and grime it muted it so much. It pretty much hid the rust effect I'm looking for. So I think just leaving it with the light wash and the dark rust, and so leaving it with the light rust wash and the dark rust wash, kind of blending a little bit together, kind of sponging it in a sense with the paper towel idea. I think that's going to be the best look that I can achieve. So, um, so I'm going to pretty much continue forward with the last few pieces of decor design, and we will see how. Yeah. So essentially, the streak and grind muted everything too much. So went back, basically removed the streak and grime. Unfortunately, it also removed the rust effect. The rust effect with it. So I went back over it again with the light and dark rust washes to basically kind of dabble blend with the paper towel, like a stipple it effect. So it's heavier on like the edges where certain things used to be that could have been holding this panel in place, and then kind of moving it outward and letting it all kind of merge together in the shades. So I think I'm just going to leave that as is. It's probably the best I'm going to manage with what I have on me. And from there, I'm going to go ahead and start putting in some of the other pieces to this diorama to emphasize a nature taking it over. So we shall see how this proceeds. And like I said, I'll do a reveal at the end of this video. It'll probably be two different ones. It'll probably be one of me kind of moving it around, but then hopefully the next time I'll have the 360 effect to be able to turn it all the way around and you guys can see it in its entirety. So yeah, I'm gonna get some other things in here and see how it comes out, and I'm hoping it comes out really well. I'm not gonna try to cover too much because I want at least to have as much exposed as possible for you guys to see as far as the paint goes and how the effects came out. So stick with me, guys. I appreciate your patience and I appreciate the support, the likes, subscriptions that you guys give me forward, comments, and shares. I appreciate it all. Thank you guys again so much. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so we're back, and I'm going to try to put in, so this greenery here, I'll try to give you an idea as best I can with, at least in a rough position, and I'll at least give you an idea of how to look like in a rough position with what I'm aiming for. It'll be a little bit more together when it's in its final place. So, second here, kind of rearrange as best I can. Here we go. Okay. I know you guys could see it a little bit on the top, but this is essentially what I'm aiming for. So some of the greenery that's outside has been exposed to the hot sun against the metals. It's frying the vegetation like it would in a natural setting. And then some of the greenery still inside it is okay. So that's what I'm kind of aiming for. And like this would be like essentially if you're looking at it from a cutout in a sense. So the greenery inside is okay because at least it's not overexposed to like high heat or anything like that. And then the outside does get affected by that. So that's the idea. So anyway, we're going to try to get this in position. And, oh no! So we're going to try to get this in position. And then hopefully I will be able to show you guys pretty much a finalized appearance of this. So here we go. Okay. So, um, yeah, I mean, it wasn't going to take very long. I wasn't planning to put a whole crap ton of things on it. So, so basically, this here. So we'll do this a little side here. Oh, how well I can focus. Can I refocus you? Little. So, yeah, so there's there. And it's a little bit on the outside, right on the top. And then there's the rest of it on the inside. So it's kind of like it grew through a crack in the wall there. And strangely enough, yes. So I'm very happy with how this turned out, at least for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get a light on this for you guys from the phone I'm recording from. That is my camera, basically. So I'm going to record a better view with the light on it so you guys can see it a lot better and a little. It won't be a natural light, but it'll be better than what it could be. So yeah, we'll see. So you guys will get a better look at this, and hopefully you've been able to enjoy this as much as I have. So let me put this in front of that. So yeah, that's a little greenery right here. Anyway, so yes, I'm all set with this, and then now I'm gonna move forward um, for the next display diorama. And like I said, I have plans that I want to see if I can do them. It'll be interesting because it's a whole new experience for me, using kind of new tools, really, um, and also using different. I'm going to use a different, adding a material to the diorama that I've never used. I have never personally ever used this stuff. So that will be very, very different for me too. So anyway, so like, subscribe, comment, share, and enjoy this journey with me. And see if others would want to enjoy this journey too. And also, maybe they'll want to do something like say, "Oh, that's kind of cool. Or maybe I can do something like this." And I say, you know what, go for it. Why not? Absolutely go for it. There's no harm in it. The only thing that'll happen is, well, it's not the way I had hoped it would turn out. I'll keep going. So yeah, so I appreciate this, guys, and I appreciate all the support you can give. So thank you very much. I will catch you in the next series.